So we're in our hall at the moment, which has been painstakingly painted and glossed to within an inch of its life. And as you come through our hall, you have I'm going to show you the context of this, a little understairs cupboard, which has also been dealt with, and a funny kind of window, little window, which I'll tell you about in a minute. And then we have this door, which says private on it. It's rather lovely. It's not original to the house. It originally came from another property of ours. So I'm just going to open the door and go in. Okay. So this room, well, it used to be a kitchen a long time ago. When the house was built in 1932, this would have been the size of the kitchen. This would have been it. And they didn't think kitchens were terribly important. You literally had a sink in a kitchen and possibly an oven, and that was pretty much it. So I have a sink. It is underneath this laundry basket. It is buried under there, but there is a sink there and tiling. This decor would have come from about 1975 when this was last fiddled about with. It used to be a brown colour, but I painted it a horrible beige when we first moved in. You can still see the cutting in lines at the top. So really just left this alone. So this would have been the sink. Then you come to a door. Now this door was probably a window going to the outside of the house, and that door actually now leads to our kitchen and our extension, which is great. I think we need that door, not sure. And then you come this way. Oh, and we have another door. Fabulous. So this door would have gone to the dining room, which is sort of through there now. What would have been the dining room, now it's a lounge. And that really has absolutely no use, as you can see, because we do not use that door in any way, shape or form. And then we come round, and there's the door I've just come through. This wasn't a door. I put this door into this room. I'm amazed that I wanted to add another door to this room, but how mad. So I put this door in here, and this used to be the pantry. And then this used to be the back door to the house. So that would have been an outdoor space out there, but we have a covered over area where we have a gym, actually, gym equipment and stuff. So we have 4 doors in this tiny little room. I mean, the room is it's 3.5 metres this way, it's 2 metres 20 this way, left to right. It's a really small space, and with 4 doors, that is just weird, frankly. Do I really need this door here? I probably don't, but I had nowhere else to hang this rather beautiful door, and I wanted it in the house, so that's where it is. So I'm not sure which doors are going to survive. I'm pretty certain I'm getting rid of that one. I don't think I can get rid of that one, really, because we do need access to this from the kitchen. And it is a kind of walk-through, and it can be quite useful to be able to avoid the main living room if you want to, but we'll see. Floor treatment is 1970s fake stone lino with lots of nasty holes in it at the moment, and obviously a 70s kitchen. The washing machine's feeling a bit poorly at the moment, but it will be hopefully repaired or replaced. And then we have a tortoise house. There aren't too many places that actually have to accommodate a tortoise house, but we do, because we choose not to hibernate our little tortoise. He's too little. And then we have this dresser, which is pretty monstrous, and it's full of memorabilia mainly. But there is actually, at the bottom here in these cupboards, there actually is quite a lot of table mats and useful things that I do actually need, particularly around Christmas time as well. So the idea is that hopefully I'm going to be able to organise this stuff, see what I've got, and hopefully it won't look quite such a mess. Those coats are the sort of yard coats that we use so we don't contaminate the rest of our wardrobe with the smell of the yard. And boots, and I would say that that's a big function of this room, is dealing with coming in from having dealt with the horse and then just stripping off and getting into normal clothing. So it's been called a number of things. There used to be a computer in here. This used to be, bizarrely, the place where we had the family computer when we first moved in, when the children were quite little, and we wanted a place to be able to lock it away from the children, which is, I think, why there is actually a lock. There is a lock on on that door. I put a bolt on that door. It's so weird, but to stop the children running through here constantly. But yeah, so we used to call it the computer room because that's what it was, its function. Then it became the laundry room. We called it the laundry room for a little while. And now we kind of call it the utility room, which is weird because there's still only one washing machine in here. The sink has been quite useful because I've been doing a lot of decorating, but I actually don't think I can justify having a sink in here. It just takes up too much space. And I've got a sink in the kitchen and I've got an outside tap. And we've got, other access to water in other parts of the house. So I don't believe that another kitchen sink is a thing that I really need in here at the moment. If it was a slightly bigger room, maybe, but not this one. And frankly, it's the tortoise that's the deal breaker here. So I have to have space for the big old tortoise house. So there we have it, and hopefully we'll be getting rid of that really revolting light and the weird light switch thing, which is very odd. That's going to be one of the biggest challenges, is changing that light pull and putting the light switch where it's supposed to be. So hopefully now you can see the size of the job. It's a small room with masses to do in it. It's going to take half a day to empty it apart from anything else. So hopefully come back and see what I do.